What systems can we use to make sure that we're meeting our goal and we're putting our best foot forward? So that goes into staying organized and planning ahead of time. So Kadesha just mentioned one tip that really helps her is blocking time in her calendar, making it very religiously following whatever she has set there. Is there anything else or other tips that we have to offer in terms of making sure that we're staying organized and planning ahead?
Yeah, so for me, I do like the top 3 most important things that I have to do today. I don't keep a to-do list. I think to-do lists become very long and you never accomplish everything. So I only think about the top 3 things. Like I might like put like I need to go to the doctors. Like those things are kind of important, but top 3 things every day. If I don't accomplish those things, I start the next day with the next top 3 things. It might not be the same that I had yesterday. I don't remember who does that technique. I think it might be Warren Buffett who like does like top 3. That's it. Because we don't have that much time in our days to do everything we want. We still have families. We still have this like just our work day. We still have to like take a break. So if you're trying to put too much, you're going to actually get stressed out. Like, oh, I feel like I have so much to do, but I can't do it all. We don't need that life. We need work-life balance. We need we need a good life.
I love how you touched on that, Samantha, because I feel like when you make the idea of time management very like, can you kind of simplify it for yourself? It's more manageable and digestible to do as opposed to thinking I have 10 things to do today. How am I going to get it done? You get overwhelmed, you get stressed, and it doesn't get done anyway. You're stressing yourself out when it's not going to get done. So I love how you try to keep it simple and just strive to do 3 things. That's the key, y'all. 3 things. Yes.
Something else I love that I learned from Samantha is if you're like us, like we create content, right? And so, like, one thing Samantha taught me, I don't even know if she knows that she taught me, but one thing she taught me was do what you need to do for yourself first. Like, the very first thing, prioritize yourself first, and then you can get to your work day. Because once you start your work day, the day just kind of disappears. And so, like, if you have, like, personal goals, work on that first. Then you can carry on with your work day. That's something I've implemented in my life for sure.
Look at me doing something with my life.
Look at you making an impact.
I think another thing that it's not with organizing, but it is with making our time more effective. I feel like as engineers, there are certain things that we can do to be more efficient on the job. So like where I'm going with this is like tools extensions. Like if you use a code editor, you can use certain extensions to quicken your workflow. You can learn keyboard shortcuts. Those are good things to do because everyone has the same 24 hours in a day, right? But there's certain things that we are doing to make sure that we're going faster and maximizing value. So think of strategies like that. Like how can I, if I'm an engineer, how can I use these tools? How can I use these extensions? You know, just to quicken my work ethic and pace on the job.
You should definitely like batch things together. When you content switch, you're actually losing time. So if like you need to like block out work time, so you just code for 4 hours, that would be ideal versus having a meeting every other 30 minutes because then you're going to stop and get going, stop and get going. So it's best to block time if you can.
Right. Then after you block that time, reward yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Reward yourself and take a break.